Okay, so great guys. Now we'll help you do some comparisons within the three
Yes.
bank accounts. So okay, so maybe we can start with the salary part.
Yeah, so actually for the salary crediting, right, for like I mentioned earlier, for OCBC, you just for the salary crediting part is actually 1,008 per month through gyro. So actually for UOB and DBS, what's the figures like?
DBS is 2K.
So for UOB, you just need to make a minimum of $2,000 credit salary via gyro to your UOB ONE account.
Okay, so actually there's a difference in the sense that OCBC has a lower requirement, easier to hit I would say, compared to DBS and UOB, but it's just a $200 difference
But I think every individual only got one salary so they can only choose one bank account. Yeah. But I think if today you have more than 100,000 to put but you still only have one salary, how?
So I think the smart decision were to either credit your salary into DBS Multiplier or OCBC account. And for the UOB account, instead of meeting the requirement of crediting your salary, you can just make 3 debit transactions.
3 gyro transactions will be enough. So actually you can have 2 accounts also?
Yes, you can have the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I guess so. So maybe we move on to what else there's a compare. Credit card spending, how much credit card spending you need for?
I think across all boards is 500, except for DBS, which is just $1, right?
It's just $1. So actually it's very achievable 你去 7-Eleven 买一罐水都已经多少钱了。
Actually, I think to actually get this whatever percentage is out there for the 3 different banks, right? $500 a month is actually not too much. If you actually think about it, right? Phone bills, or even for people who are, you own your own property, just, paying the bills for your house, I think it's more or less take up half of the credit card spending already. Then maybe some drinkers out there like myself.
The alcoholic is talking now.
One night is all you need. One night is all it takes So,
one night is all it takes.
Or once a week if you go to restaurant to eat and stuff.
Yeah, go out with family or whatsoever.
哇，你 one bill 500块你吃很贵。
Once a week for 1 month.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. So actually, I would say the credit card part is not too hard to get. Just that for credit card itself, you take note of it don't anyhow use credit card. Then actually the next part would be the savings part. For the savings part, what is the numbers for both of the other accounts?
For UOB ONE is up to the first $75,000.
The maximum is $100,000.
Okay, and for OCBC is actually just 70,000 applicable to the first 70,000. So I guess across the board is also about the same 70, 75, and 100. So it's just a difference in tiering and the maximum amount that you can get basically. What about the investment insurance part? For DBS is
investments is recurring, but for the insurance wise, right, it's 12 month only. I guess it's the same for UOB and OCBC.
Yeah, for OCBC is also for the first 12 months. So the minimum spending might be different for not spending, but more like the minimum amount for your insurance or investment.
Mine don't have. DBS don't have.
Oh, okay. For OCBC they have so we will leave the links in the description below for all 3 different bank accounts. You guys can go and take a look. Basically, whatever we have just mentioned is just the main features of the accounts and the requirements and how to go about getting and accumulating all these interests.
Check it out.
Yeah, and before we end off, right, like basically I think the requirements to get into either one of the 3 accounts, right, basically is quite simple. You just need to be 18 years old. You need to be Singaporean or PR, show your NRIC if you're a foreigner or a student from on visa or whatsoever, you need to prove your identification, like passport, student visa, whatsoever. And the last but not least is actually your proof of residential address, either phone bill or utility bills or anything that proves that you stay in a certain place, your address basically. Then yeah, I think also for the deposit requirements, all the banks have it, right? Because for DBS and UOB.
Minimum balance, is it?
No, as in the deposit requirement. Do they have any deposit requirements? Like initially when you go and open an account? Or don't have?
Don't have.
You just need to maintain the minimum balance, which is 3,000, right? I believe for you guys as well.
For UOB,
no.
the average balance of $1,000. If not, there will be a $5 penalty fee every month.
Okay, but for
So
OCBC
UOB is
actually,
lesser.
OCBC actually requires a minimum initial deposit of $1,000 lah. So to open this account, then same thing, the minimum average balance has to be 3,000 a month. Then if not met, then there will be a $2 penalty lah.